Today we're going to create a very flexible system to switch between different cameras in your scene. As you can see, here I have a player follow camera, and then I'm switching to this wide scene view, and then I'm switching to following the enemy, and then I'm back to the player camera. Let's see how to create this system. I'm using Cinemachine, and you can learn more about Cinemachine by checking out my other tutorials. In this example, I've got a camera narrow, which is zoomed in, and it has a priority of 10. And I've got a camera wide, which is zoomed out and has a priority of 0. The camera with the highest priority is the one that is going to be currently active. So as soon as I change the priority of the wide camera to 11, we switch smoothly to that camera. And when I decrease it back to 0, we switch to the narrow camera. This is essentially what we're going to be doing through code. So first, let's create a camera manager script. We're going to use Cinemachine. We're going to create a static list of Cinemachine virtual cameras, which will hold references to all of the cameras in our scene. Next, we're going to create a variable to hold a reference to the currently active camera. And then we're going to create two methods, one to register a camera and one to unregister a camera. Make sure that they're public static so that we can access them from outside. Then we're going to create a helper method, which will just check if the camera that we pass in is the active camera or not. And then we're going to write the most important method, which is the switch camera method. We're going to pass it a new Cinemachine virtual camera. Since we want that camera to be active, we set its priority to 10, and we store a reference to it in the active camera variable. Then we cycle through all of the cameras in our list, which is all of the cameras in our scene. We make sure to ignore the camera that was passed in, which is the active camera, and we decrease their priority to 0. And that's all we have to do in the camera manager. Then we're going to create a camera register script. It's also going to be using Cinemachine. This piece of code is going to be placed on each and every camera in our scene. So when the camera is enabled, we want to register the camera, and when it's disabled, we want to unregister the camera. So for example, on enabled, we're accessing the camera manager class, and then we're accessing the register method because it's public static. And then the camera manager simply adds the camera to the list. Awesome. Now back in the editor, all we have to do is place the camera manager on our main camera, for example, and then the camera register on the individual Cinemachine virtual cameras in our scene. To show you how you can use this, I just wrote a very simple switch camera script. It has a reference to two virtual cameras. If you press the 1 key, it switches to the first camera. If you press down the 2nd key, it switches to the 2nd camera. In the editor, I simply attach this to the player, and I assign the references to the cameras, and it works. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can combine this with my reusable trigger system to create camera zones.